I just got told that I'm good at doing a Scottish accent. Really? I'm Scottish if I've never mentioned that in a video before. But I've lived in places that were not Scotland throughout my life. And because of this, instead of the "this country is boring and crap" attitude, I have become slightly more of a stereo-Scottish type and a bit more patriotic than had I stayed in the country for 17 years. So the question I was going to ask, am I considered a Scottish stereotype? So here we go. Number 1. All Scottish people wear kilts and tartans. Now I know traditionally that it's a man wears a kilt, but some of the younger years, like ages 3 and 4, wear kilts whether they are female or male. I wore one as a child, and I also wore a tartan dress. And recently in the last year I went to a thrift shop and I bought a skirt thinking it was a tartan skirt, and it turned out it was a kilt designed for a young boy. And I also have these. Number 2. All Scottish have ginger hair and pale skin. Now this provoked bullies when I was living in England and other places, because Scots are well known for being ginger. I don't know how that works. And long and behold, I have ginger hair. This also comes from the Irish descendants I have in my bloodline. But anyway, I love my ginger hair. In my school, I am the only ginger girl in my year. There are plenty of ginger boys, but I am the only female with ginger hair in my year at school. And being pale with freckles. Yes, I have freckles on my face. Yes, I am incredibly pale, but honestly the shade of the colour of my skin doesn't bother me. It's skin. But while I lived in Cyprus, I managed to stay pale the entire time I lived there until 2 weeks before I left. I got a tan! Number 3. We all love haggis. I haven't had haggis, which is like sheep's organs mixed with other stuff, since I was about 2 or 3 or something like that, very young age. And I haven't had it since because it tasted that awful. I can honestly not remember the taste, but I can just remember it tasting foul. Number 4. We deep fry Mars bars. Ugh. Yes, it's true, but it's very uncommon. The main deep fried things that you will find in a chip shop in Scotland is a pizza, and that's what I get every time I go to a chip shop. You could smell the heart disease. Number 5. We only listen to the proclaimers and bagpipes. Now I do like the sound of the bagpipes because it's quite a reminder of home when I'm away from home. But too much can get overwhelming. And the Proclaimers, I actually grew up listening to the Proclaimers music. And the year before they affirmed their fame on Comic Relief, I went to see them when I was about 10, and I got their autographs. To Siobhan, love Craig and Charlie. And honestly, that was one of the best nights of my life. And I would walk 5. That's honestly not my favourite song by them. Number 6. Scottish can't speak English. Now, you can probably tell the fact that I've got quite a pronounced accent and I don't actually sound properly Scottish. My accent changes depending on who I'm talking to. I'm a bit like John Barrowman. His accent goes from American, and when he's with other people who are Scottish or other people who are in his family, he does a Scottish accent. It's just a normal thing. When I'm with people who aren't Scottish, my accent becomes a bit more posh and I speak pronouncingly, because this usually happens if I don't. Hey, do you fancy taking a wander to the shop?
You what?
Do you fancy taking a wander to the shop?
You what? I don't understand Scottish. Why don't you speak English?
I'm speaking English.
No, you're speaking Scottish and I don't understand you.
I'm speaking English, it's not like it's a different language.
Right, say it again, but in English.
Do you fancy going to the shop?
See, there we go.
Really? And honestly, my accent isn't that broad because I've moved to so many places my accent has changed. I don't have a certain accent. And I have to pronunciate my words so people can understand me. Honestly, they probably could understand me, they're just being tits. And then there's the people picking up on my dialect. You alright?
Ah, yeah, I'm fine.
Just a wee bit tired.
What does we mean?
It means little. Okay, and what does I mean? And that means yeah.
Why don't you just say that then?
Because I do.
But yeah, but why?
Because it's my dialect, it's how I speak. I went through this like last week with you and the week before. Stop it.
Fine then.
Number 7. Scottish drink nothing but Iron Brew and whiskey. Yes we do, obviously. I have a poster on my wall that says I love Iron Brew and so do my bitches. No, while I admit I do like Iron Brew, I'm not so keen on whiskey. I like the taste of it, it's just not my type of drink. But when it comes to alcohol, I take it the Irish way and have it in a Baileys. Or a cocktail, if you're on holiday. So yeah, I don't know much if I'm a Scottish stereotype or not. So put the comments below and tell me what type of stereotypes you have from your country. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. And also check out We Like to Talk collab. It's a collab channel that I am part of and we shall be making videos on it every Tuesday. And also check out the lovely people who I collab with. They are brilliant. And one particular person seems to love my accent. So I hope you've enjoyed this video and I hope you really want to subscribe to me because I'm Scottish. Bye!